Hey everyone, welcome to Vegas Showbiz. We are Jessica and Michael Pellegrini. For this video, we're going to be talking about all kinds of fun stuff going on in Las Vegas during the month of November 2023. We've been doing our research and have put together a list of concerts, comedy shows, sporting events, and some other special events that stood out to us. A lot of good stuff to get into, and hopefully this video will make your planning process for November just a little bit easier. Before we get started, just one small favor to ask of you. If you're enjoying our content or getting value out of it, please show your support by subscribing to the Vegas Showbiz YouTube channel. We're doing our best to grow the channel, and your support via subscription truly does help us out. So with that said, we'll go ahead and jump into everything, and for that, I give you Jessica Pellegrini.
Okay, I'll start us off with all the laughs for the month of November. We've got a lot of great comedians coming to town.
Nice.
So November 2nd and 3rd, Michael Rappaport is kicking things off at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club.
I love him.
On November 3rd and 4th, Bill Maher
nice.
is coming to town at the MGM Grand Hotel. Tim Allen will also be here on November 3rd. He's going to be at the Mirage Theater. On November 4th, we've got Heather McDonald. She's on a tour called Juicy Scoops Live with Heather McDonald, and she is at the Venetian Resort. On the 9th, Adam Carolla will be in town at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club.
Love Adam. On
the 9th, Tracy Morgan is also having a birthday weekend celebration at the Pearl Concert Theater at the Palms. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler are coming into town together on the 10th.
That'd be good.
Yeah, really good one. That one's called the Restless Leg Tour. That's at Resorts World. On the 10th and 11th, Nate Bargatze, he's doing the Be Funny Tour at the Encore Theater.
Clever.
Michael Costa will be at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club on the 10th and the 11th. Daniel Tosh will be in town those same two dates, the 10th and the 11th, and he'll be at the Mirage Theater.
Tosh.0.
Rob Schneider will be in town. The Narcissist Confession, it's calling. Yeah, okay. And he's actually going to be in Henderson at the M Resorts.
Oh, cool.
On the 12th, Jay Leno is in town. He'll be at the Encore Theater at the Wynn.
Sweet.
And then John Lovitz is going to be here the 16th, 17th, and 18th at the Laugh Factory. David Spade with guest Nikki Glasser at the Venetian on the 16th and 17th.
Cool.
On the 16th, you can also find Jay Reed at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, excuse me. On the 17th, we have Bill Burr live at the Dolby Live Theater.
I love that guy.
And then on the 28th, we've got an evening with Rita Rudner at the South Point Showroom. So tons of comedians coming into town. Tons of big ones.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to go with concerts next?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to talk about concerts. As always, there's a ton of concerts going on. We can't list everything in town. We'd be here all day. These are more like one-off type shows or limited time residencies. So starting off, we've got U2. They're going to be wrapping up their residency at the Sphere. They'll be there November 1st, 3rd, and 4th. Another residency is going to be Keith Urban. He's playing at the Backed Theater several dates throughout the month, so just check his calendar if you're thinking about seeing Keith Urban. He's got quite a few shows. Same thing with Santana, Carlos Santana. Quite a few shows throughout the month going on at the House of Blues. Earth, Wind, and Fire. They've got shows on November 1st, 3rd, and 4th at the Venetian Theater. Ivan Cornejo is going to be November 1st and 2nd at the Brooklyn Bowl. Luda, November 2nd at Zouk Nightclub. Doja Cat, the Scarlet Tour, November 3rd at T-Mobile Arena. Adele is going to be doing Weekends with Adele. That's going to be wrapping up. So the first weekend of November, the 3rd and the 4th, looks to be the last one there. Hozier, November 3rd at the Cosmopolitan. Usher is another one with a big residency going on at Dolby Live Park MGM. Lots of dates throughout the month of November, so check those if you're interested in that. Fiddler and the Frights, November 4th at Brooklyn Bowl. Accusify, also on November 4th. That one is at Cosmopolitan. Loverboy, November 4th at Pearl Theater at the Palms, tongue-tied there. Liz Phair, November 4th at Virgin Theater. Spasmatics, November 4th, 11th, and 25th at South Point. Story of the Year, doing 20 years of Page Avenue, November 5th at Brooklyn Bowl. Nessa Barrett, November 7th at House of Blues. Daryl Hall with Todd Rundgren, Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates, of course. That's November 8th at Venetian Theater. Let's see, we've got Vacations with Last Dinosaurs, November 8th at 24 Oxford. Siddhartha, November 9th at House of Blues. Benny the Butcher, November 9th at Brooklyn Bowl. Rod Stewart, here's another residency going on. This one has got to November 10th, 11th, 15th, 17th, 18th, and 22nd. Those are all going to be at the Caesars Coliseum. Eric Nam, November 10th at Brooklyn Bowl. Raphael Sadiq revisits Tony, Just Me and You Tour 2023, November 10th. That's going to be at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. REO Speedwagon is doing dates on November 10th and 11th at Venetian Theater. The Yachtly Crew, November 10th and 11th at Chaos at Palms. Richard Cheese and Lounge Against the Machine. That's November 10th at Red Rocks Lounge. That's out in Summerlin. We Came as Romans doing the Dark Bloom 2 tour. That's going to be November 11th at Brooklyn Bowl. Anna Barbara, November 11th at Pearl Theater at the Palms. Blue October, November 12th at Brooklyn Bowl. Gims, November 13th at House of Blues. Human Nature, November 14th through the 16th at South Point. Dokken with George Lynch, November 17th at the Golden Nugget Showroom. Enrique Iglesias, Pitbull, and Ricky Martin, the Trilogy Tour. That's going to be November 24th at T-Mobile Arena. Kesha, The Only Love Tour, also November 24th. That's at Pearl Theater at Palms. Gasolina, The Reggaeton Party, November 24th, Brooklyn Bowl. Fit for an Autopsy and Exodus, November 25th, House of Blues. Miriam Young, My Tree of Live World Tour, November 25th at Cosmopolitan. Brooklyn Bowl is doing their Daft Punk night on November 25th. Cam Cole, November 25th at 24 Oxford. TV Girl at November 26th at Brooklyn Bowl. August Burns Red, Rescue and Restore 10-Year Anniversary Tour, November 29th at Brooklyn Bowl. Carrie Underwood, November 29th at Resorts World Theater. Garth Brooks, November 29th at Caesars Coliseum. Cupcake, November 29th at 24 Oxford. Then we've got Miranda Lambert finally at the Velvet Rodeo Residency, November 30th, Backed Theater. A lot of concerts going on.
Wow.
I know.
There are.
It takes a long time to
Always,
research that.
Yeah, always a lot going on.
Yeah.
Okay, just a few conventions and or festivals going on in November. We've got the SEMA show going on from Halloween until the 3rd of November, and that's going to be the world's leading automotive trade show. It is an industry-only event. The show brings together manufacturers and buyers within the automotive aftermarket industry. On the 3rd and the 4th, you can catch the Holiday Craft and Gift Festival at World Market Center. Las Vegas Days, used to be known as Eldorado Days, has their annual rodeo coming up. It celebrates Las Vegas's past in the Wild West. It's going to feature things like bull riding, barrel racing, team roping, tie-down roping, steer wrestling, all kinds of crazy stuff.
All things I'm good at.
Yeah, great. Totally free for the whole family. We've got the Rhythm and Brews Festival at Craig Ranch Park on the 11th. There is, if you want to head out to Pahrump on the 10th through the 12th, you can find Pahrump Balloon Days. That's hot air balloon.
Oh, cool.
Air balloon
That'd be
days.
awesome.
And then there's also Snow Jam here this year. It's a ski and snowboard show at the Convention Center on the 25th.
Nice. All right, so let's wrap it up with sporting events. We'll start off with the Raiders. So Raiders have 3 home games during the month of November, all of which are at Allegiant Stadium. First of all, we've got the Raiders versus the Giants on November 5th. That's going to be a 1:25 game. Then we've got Raiders versus the Jets on November 12th. That's a Sunday night game on national TV, 5:20 p.m. And finally, Raiders versus Chiefs, awesome rivalry there on November 26th, and that's a 1:25 p.m. game. Next up, the world champion Golden Knights have got several home games during the month of November, all of which are at T-Mobile Arena. First of all, they're facing the Winnipeg Jets on November 2nd. Then they're facing the Colorado Avalanche on November 4th. They'll be facing the LA Kings on November 8th, facing the San Jose Sharks on the 10th, and facing the Arizona Coyotes on November 25th. Finally, big one here, Formula One. We've been waiting for it. It's finally here. Tons of events are going on. There's so many that I couldn't even begin to list everything. If you go on Ticketmaster.com, you can find there are events for all kinds of different parties that are going on. It's the weekend between November 15th and 18th. Again, it's going to be crazy. It's madness. It's the first one ever. So if you're thinking about doing it, do it, but bring your credit card because it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
For real. So that's everything we've got. As always, big month in Vegas. Every month is big, but hopefully this will make your planning process just a little bit easier. So that's it for now. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, happy fall, and thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.